Hello, this is Professor Grant Thrall. Welcome to Business Geography. Today I'm going to introduce you to Community Coder, which is produced by ESRI, ESRI.com, and that is part of their larger Business Analyst package. Community Coder geocodes Address Coder. It assigns a latitude-longitude coordinate based upon the data record's street address. It also applies to each data record a variety of demographic data of your choice, including lifestyle segmentation profiles. It also assigns a variety of demographic data of your choice that can handle very large databases. So where to find more information about this is go to ESRI.com. ESRI.com. I'm interested in specialized GIS. That's where they contain business geography products. Business Analyst is what we're interested in. ESRI Business Analyst. Here this web page gives an overview of ESRI's Business Analyst. So ArcMap version 9.3.1 is starting up. Overview map instantly up of the United States, and there's a lot of wizards to help you through. It's a very easy program to use. We're going to forego the wizards for a moment, and what I want to do is to geocode so we can access our geocoding from here, geocode addresses, or I can, since this is Business Analyst, set up a data file of customers, and what I want to do is create a new customer layer, and I'm going to run Address Coder, which when it's a standalone product is referred to as Community Coder, and finish, and this will bring up Address Coder. I could have gone directly into Address Coder. I wanted to show you how it is integrated within the Business Analyst package. So here we are in Address Coder, and I'm going to have as an input, and I have been working on a project for the Tulsa Ballet, and they have divided their subscribers into the big events that they have over the year at the Tulsa Ballet. One of which is for the Ballet Carnival, and this is a spreadsheet, an XLS spreadsheet. And so that will be my input file. And my output file, I can also have it as a, I like to have it as a subfolder of where the original file was. And you can see I've already tried this, experimenting. And I'm going to have this as export it in the same format as my import, which is an XLS for Office 2007 and XLS X file, and I will end the file name with V3 for version 3, and I could give it a name, Carnival XY, to remind me that we have latitude longitude coordinates. Then I have to decide where to put the final report, and I'm going to put the report in the same folder as my output files that have been geocoded, and the description is Tulsa Ballet Classical. I can save this so that I don't have to go through all this again if I wanted to rerun it, or if I wanted to do a variation on it. So I'm going to save this as version 3, and now I have my data fields that I need for geocoding: address, city, state, and zip. Since those were the data fields named within the XLS file, Community Coder, Address Coder automatically recognizes those. There's a variety of options I could choose to geocode only the street address, to geocode to the best that's available, which would include street address or zip+4 zip codes with zip+2 dominant census tract within a zip code and so forth. We'll just stay with the default. We have various processing options. If you have a large input file where your data records are spatially near one another, it might be worthwhile to sort them. This is a small data file of 350 records. I have geocoded and analyzed databases very quickly with the entire 52,000 student population of University of Florida, geocoding their home addresses and their on-campus addresses That takes about 8 minutes. It's very quick on my old Windows XP. We'll see how this goes with 350 records on my new Windows 7 computer. And here I have my standard tapestry variables. And here I have a variety of demographic variables from which I can choose, and I'll take those over. I might want to make a pivot table of the whatever it is that I think that might represent well the population composition, the travel time to work, the income information. I'll just scoot that over. Population by age group might be worthwhile. I'll skip that for a moment. Employment category, which kind of employers do people have that attend the ballet? And you might want to have income breakdown we could do. Also, I like to copy the geographic coordinates that would be produced just using the same system as the U.S. Census Tiger line files. And more options on my output. And again, I'm going to save this if I want to reproduce it, or maybe perhaps have a small variation on this. And now I click Run. So there we have geocoded we have 362 records geocoded, and I want to have my level of comparison with demographic comparison to all people in the county of Tulsa, Oklahoma. 75% of the population of ticket buyers for that event are within the county of Tulsa. We could also look at the core-based statistical area, 85% within the Tulsa core-based statistical area. Within the state of Oklahoma, 94%. And let's just stay with the county. Have a cup of hot chocolate nearby, but a lot quicker than it was a few years ago. Okay, now one of my output is the demographic profile. A summary is very useful. Regarding geocoding, 64% of our records were geocoded using the address point, 25% geocoded using street address, and then our next largest category is that it could not find a zip+2 or zip+4 for some of the records, and so it had to default to the zip code, 10.2%. And that may well be the result of a data input error, incomplete information. But I was able to find, based upon the information provided, that was located. And so out of 362 records, all of our data records were geocoded either by address point, street address, or by 5-digit zip code. That's it for the moment.